Lao Ban means boss. Now, it's quite common.
It's more than that, though.
Yeah, it's more than that. Yeah. But like when I first heard the word Lao Ban was when I learned how to address the kind of the boss of a shop.
Yeah.
So I used to always go to this place to get my bicycles and stuff fixed. There's a bicycle, there's bicycle shops. And so I heard other people say it, so I started to say it. It's like Lao Ban, ni hao, like hi boss.
It's a greeting.
Yeah, it's like
a respectful thing.
You would always call the kind of, you can say shifu is like a master, which you can say for like the workers. But the actual guy who runs the shop, it belongs to him, you'll say Lao Ban.
What's weird too is there's regional differences too. Like if you go to Shandong, people in Shandong all call each other Lao Shi, even if they're not teachers. Everyone's a Lao Shi. You call like the restaurant guy a Lao Shi, the bus driver's a Lao Shi.
That's interesting.
Yeah, everyone's a Lao Shi. Depends on where you are. But Lao Ban's very general. Yeah. You say that to the leader of the situation.
Sure.
Right.
So the Lao Ban is the boss.
Yeah.
Okay. And you can use it in a literal sense, like he's actually the boss of a company. And you can also use it as kind of like a way of honoring someone. If he's like the top dog at the table or something, you can call him the Lao Ban. It's just depends on the situation.
Sure. But it's very important to understand that it's also a very very widespread aesthetic.
It's literally the aesthetic for China. So we call it the Lao Ban aesthetic. Now, it's kind of like in the West, people will power dress, So they'll, like, if you go to Wall Street or something, people wearing suits and all that kind of stuff, trying to look like, hey, I'm a sophisticated, like really important person. Yeah, exactly, that type of thing. But in China, the look you want to go for, if you want to exude success and want people to think that you're successful, is the Lao Ban look.
Yes. Now, we are specifically talking about men over 45.
Yes.
And it's born of the CCP look.
Yeah, because the CCP boss, like cadres and stuff, they all dress like this.
Right. So we're going to show you what it looks like first.
Yes. Okay.
And you're going to see through a very funny video.
Yeah.
We found. By the way, this is not a comedy video. This is a video from Douyin. And it's from Xiaohongshu. It's from Xiaohongshu. It's very similar. Yeah. It's kind of like TikTok, but it's alive. Yeah. And they're trying to sell the Lao Ban look aesthetic clothes in China. Yeah. And they got Lao Ban models.
Yeah, so we thought we'd show you this. These guys are modeling. They're modeling these clothes. Okay,
this is the Lao Ban look.
It's kind of done in a funny way, but it's actually not a parody.
No.
They are selling these clothes. So let's take a look.
What you have with the Lao Ban look is you have a usually fairly loose-fitting polo shirt in a muted color. It's never a very stark, solid color.
Sure.
So it's like kind of a muted color. You'll have short sleeves. It's very important that it's short-sleeved.
Yeah.
And then you'll have it tucked into dress pants. And the dress pants are usually either black or khaki.
I love how this guy shows you how you can take money in and out of your pocket.
It's important. That's a Lao Ban thing to do.
He's like, all right, now I'm going to be able to take the money there out of the pocket, put it back in, no problems, right?
It's this almost as if the polo shirts have been bleached in the sun, like they're faded almost. It's that color scheme.
One thing that's very important about a Lao Ban look is you need to have first of all, you have to wear pixie, which are dress shoes,
right?
Leather shoes.
Most actually, I'd say half the time are fake.
Yeah, they're not real leather.
Yeah. But you can get leather ones.
This is something I found very difficult when I was in China because I always wore suits, right? Sure. I would try to get shoes because you walk so much in China, you wear them out all the time, right? So my proper shoes, like proper dress shoes, would wear out. And I try to find replacement shoes, and I could never find good ones because they were all weird. It's like a hybrid between a tennis shoe or a you know what I mean?
I know exactly what
it's
you're
like,
saying.
so it
looks like a dress shoe, but it's not.
Yeah, underneath it's got like grip soles, and, you know what I mean? Like sports, like a Nike.
We did not plan this. I totally forgot about that. That's a key element of the aesthetic, the Lao Ban aesthetic.
Yeah, so it looks like it's kind of a dress shoe on top, but it's actually like a sneaker.
It's like a sneaker. It's actually, but it's so much uglier than a normal dress shoe.
And it's also, it is. It's very ugly and it's very uncomfortable too.
Sure.
You'd think it'd be comfortable, but it's not.
I was so out of the shoe game in China because I was literally 5 sizes over the top. You go anywhere in China. I'm not even joking. These guys might find this interesting. I'm in a place, let's say I'm 6'1", right?
Yeah.
I'm in a place where the guys are my size, if not even taller sometimes. Let's say somewhere up in Dongbei.
Yeah.
The highest shoe size that you can find is about a size 10.
Yeah.
Or if you're lucky, average for the top is like a 9. Right?
That's how I'm a 9.5.
Right. So you could max it out.
It was uncomfortable, but I could always find like a shoe that I could squeeze into.
Right. Yeah. I'm a size 13.
Impossible.
Can't find anything.
You have to bring it in from Hong Kong.
But the thing is, the people are just as big, so it's so weird. I always thought that was bizarre.
Lots of my foreign friends couldn't get shoes.
Sure,
it was an issue.
Anyway, back to the Lao Ban look. When you have the Lao Ban look, you gotta have a belt.
Yeah.
And you pointed out a very key element.
Oh, you need to have keys, like a keychain that dangles off your belt.
Kind of like a janitor.
Yeah, and of course, if you can, a cell phone holster type thing. That's pretty important. At least that was pretty important for a while. I don't know anymore.
Well, and also I think something we managed to forget was you should probably wear a watch. Right, that's definitely a thing. And usually either a leather band watch or a fake gold watch.
Yeah,
right. Depends on what style Lao Ban look you're going for. Now, sometimes these shirts can have stripes on them. Yeah. But you need that loose fitting polo, and you gotta tuck it in.
This is also considering dressing up in China. Because look, China's a very casual society. Yeah. I found it bizarre, dude. I went to this concert hall in China. You know, they had the big concert grand theater or whatever the hell it's called, where they had the library and stuff in Shenzhen. And I went as part of, I can't even remember what it was, but I went to a concert thing where they had actual conductors, and the conductors were coming up to accept awards. And they were coming up dressed like Lao Bans and in T-shirts, dirty T-shirts and stuff. I was like, this is bizarre to me because you've got a full orchestra there, and they're all dressed up like they,
Yeah, of course.
Like orchestras dress up.
Part of the show, right? Yeah.
But then the conductors are coming up to receive their awards dressed like like a peasant boy that you would see in like Tom Sawyer or something like that. I was like, what's going on here? It was really bizarre. And they're getting like flowers and bouquets, but they dressed like literally like they rolled out of a pigsty.
Wow.
Like seriously, I couldn't believe it. Huh. That was the first time I saw this weird aesthetic. But look, China is a very casual society, which is nice in some ways.
Yeah, for sure.
I stood out wearing a suit. I stood out. That's why I wore my suit most of the time. Is it opened up so many opportunities for me because I stood out. Not many people wear suits in China.
Yeah.
But when I would when I was working for Tencent, for instance, and they'd have an important speech to make, the guys that I was working with, they would dress up Lao Ban style. Normally they'd just be T-shirt and jeans.
Yeah.
But now they have to go make
up as Lao Ban.
Yeah, because they'd get a collared polo shirt, but a nice one. Because as you're going to find out, you actually get really good ones. When I say good, like luxury.
Oh, I'll get it into that in a second.
Yeah. So they would dress up in a polo shirt. They'd still wear jeans, the younger guys, but they put the polo shirt on at least. And that's their idea of like formal attire.
Yeah. Tucked in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to tuck in the polo apparently.
Yeah.
So I want to go on to show you like how this was born and what's considered like big Lao Ban energy.
Sure.
So you have these guys, these are obviously live sellers. They're trying to sell these Lao Ban clothes. They're probably quite cheap. And have a look at this.
Yeah.
This is an example of how much a Lao Ban shirt's gonna run you.
Yeah.
Right. 15 RMB, it's about $2-3.
Yeah, it's cheap.
$2-3. We're talking like you can go out, get yourself a stack of Lao Ban shirts for under $20.
Sure.
Right. We've done it. We used to wear Lao Ban shirts.
When we used to go riding on our bike adventures, because your clothes would get ruined. Like if it was raining or something, you'd get drenched. You just walk into any of those like clothing stores in the small towns where they've got the speakers blaring. And you could pick up like for 10, 15 RMB, just like this, you could get just a Lao Ban shirt.
Yes.
And you wear it or you use it to like wipe the mud off your bike or whatever.
Usually I would wear it, and then when it got dirty, I use it to clean my bike and then throw it out.
Yeah,
because it's that cheap.
Yeah, it is.
Right?
It's disposable clothing. And they're not good quality, by the way.
Right. Now, actually, someone in the chat has a great point. That's why Lacoste is popular. It makes sense now. Absolutely. And we're going to teach you something, okay? Yeah. Now, this will shock you. Okay. We're going to look at something. This is really what set it all off. Sept wolves.
Sept wolves.
Enter sept wolves. Sept wolves are in Chinese is qipilang, which means 7 wolves. Okay.
I get that, but what I don't get about this, and never understood, is what is sept? I thought is it September?
Well, it's like a Latin thing. Like sept. It's like a
number. Like that.
Yeah,
okay.
Sept, like 7.
Now you've explained it to me. I always wondered, like, what's going on? Is it septic? Is it a septic wolf?
Could be a septic wolf. We're going to call it septic wolf.
Okay, septic wolf.
Septic wolf is, I was shocked, is like the go-to Chinese brand for Lao Ban wear.
I used to buy sept wolf socks and stuff.
Yeah, interesting.
Because it was everywhere.
It was everywhere because it's the premier Chinese brand. But what's insane is that you can find very cheap sept wolf stuff. Yes. Right? If you're out in a market
like the
or
socks.
something.
Yeah, but they're all fake though.
Yeah. They're faking sept wolves.
Yeah, they fake sept wolves.
Original sept wolves, and keep in mind, this is low-ass quality stuff.
It's not great. No.
Even the real stuff I'm saying.
Yeah, it's not great.
But you go into an airport, and they got laobans are rolling through airports, right?
Yeah.
And the thing with laoban style is that a lot of these laobans have a ton of money, but you'd look at them and you'd be like, they don't have money.
Sure.
But they have a lot of money. They just don't know how to spend it.
Yeah.
They want to buy the nicest stuff. So what these Chinese companies do is they market towards them and then artificially jack up the prices.
Yeah.
So the laobans will say, hey, I got like, $400 to spend on a shirt because I'm a rich mother effer.
Sure.
Right? And I own a factory or something.
Sure.
But instead of going to Italy or New York or something to go buy the latest fashion, they'll just go to like some fancy area of China and then spend 10, 50, 100 times the price of what this should be.
Yeah.
And the sept wolves, Chipilang, is the premier laoban attire.
Yes.
In fact, it was pretty funny because they used Chinese models for the cheaper ones, and then they used white monkeys.
Yeah, for the expensive ones.
And we're talking, how much is 2,000 RMB now?
Yeah, that's a lot.
I mean, that's $300 for a laoban shirt.
Yeah.
Laoban shirts cost $1.
Yeah, like we're just talking about a normal polo shirt here.
Yes.
Okay, so we thought it was kind of funny.
$300.
We're looking through their website, and we saw they used white monkeys, like you said, only for the most expensive ones.
Yeah, and keep in mind, white people like in China, they don't rock the laoban look. Laoban's for important people.
What is with this guy's hair?
These white monkeys looking insane, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know where they found these guys, but he's wearing the belt. That's such a laoban belt. Everything.
The thing is, they're doing the laoban look, and they're using foreigners to be the white monkey like models. But it seems so out of place.
It's so wrong.
This is the first time I've seen laoban look be like laoban chic be modeled by foreigners.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
weird.
It is. It's really weird. You got to have that belt buckle up pretty high.
Very, very high.
Yeah, the higher the better.
Higher the better.
Yeah.
It's
Anyway,
a CCP look. Really.
It is.
You'll see these guys.
Xi Jinping's like that with his belt. But they make cigarettes, sept wolves,
which is insane. I used to smoke. They are horrible. But a lot of places get busted for bringing them in their borders. When you mentioned that South Africa thing, I looked it up. It happened in America too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Chinese people were bringing them and selling them in their takeout restaurants.
Yeah, I had a Taiwanese kind of like a uncle figure in South Africa, and he used to get these from the Chinese sailors at the port. Right. They would smuggle it into him, and then he
always this brand.
Yeah,
Chipilang.
I think sept wolves is probably like the most well-known outside of China brand.
I mean, does anyone know what Chipilang is anywhere? You go do a poll outside in Philadelphia or something.
But sept wolves. But also think about it though. I guess he was selling to the local Chinese diaspora, maybe through his dodgy connections. Maybe selling to the African.
You know what I will say,
guys?
Chinese people will not smoke Chipilang.
Yeah, I suppose
that is not. Unless that's a Diolian.
I guess if you're like
bad.
No, it's not like that.
Right.
When you're in another country,
different.
Then it's like, oh, this is woman to Guochangde. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
like
whip it out. No, but they'd whip it out as well, like at the Chinese restaurant or something, and they're smoking their own Chinese brand rather than
as a smoker in
Benson
China,
and Hedges
as
special
a smoker in China. You might be right. Outside of China, as a smoker in China, you don't want to be caught dead with cheap.
No, not in China. No.
People would be like, "What are you doing?"
I remember the ones that this uncle guy was bringing into South Africa were more premium though. They had like a red package and with gold.
They're considered a bad cigarette in China.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you got Chipilang, you got sept wolves.
Yes,
you got these outlandish prices. They set the scene.
Yeah.
The CCP sheet.
So we decided to go through some of the B-roll.
Rig the laoban.
Yeah, some of the B-roll that we have, from when I shot it and you shot it back in China. And we thought we'd just spot a couple of laobans for you here.
We'll critique them.
We're going to critique. Yeah.
So let's let this guy come down the stairs. He's got a nice little gait. He's got a good gait for a laoban, and I'll tell you one.
He's got the bag.
Yeah, pause it right there. So one thing I like about this guy, what stands out to you?
He's got the gut.
He's got the gut. Key.
Super key. Yeah.
And you mentioned the bag.
Yeah, the bag.
That's fantastic. What a nice element to add on.
It was kind of strange to me because for the longest time, and I don't know if it's still the case, it probably is, but you would find this style kind of went out of fashion in the big cities. But then when we used to travel, to the lesser big cities, you would see it as kind of like a man bag, but it's like a purse.
It's like a purse. He's got one under his
under his arm. It's like a woman's purse.
Yeah. But that's not his woman's purse.
No,
not his wife's purse.
It looks like a woman's purse, but it became a man thing to carry around. It's like chic for the Lao Ban man to carry a woman's purse.
Thus, this guy.
Yeah,
he's got one under his arm. It's either fake, probably fake LV.
Because his wife or his, I presume it's his wife, has a handbag there. For those of you who can't see,
so that's his man bag.
That's his man bag. Yeah.
Now, one issue I have with this, he does, by the way, he's got a perfect example of those shoes you're talking about.
Oh, he does. Yeah.
It's the fake dress shoes that are actually kind of sneakers. You slip them on.
Yeah.
Now, very important detractor here is that Lao Ban shirt. It's a Lao Ban shirt. But it is not tucked in. He gets massive detracting points from that.
That's no good. It's got to be tucked in.
I'm going to give him a 4 out of 10, by the way.
Okay, 4 out of 10?
For Lao Ban chic.
Yeah, I think I can agree with that.
Here we have an older Lao Ban.
Yeah. But this isn't good enough because, first of all, his pants are like proper dress pants, not those... You know, the dress...
Well said.
Those kind of pants are kind of like a... I don't even know what the material is.
I know what you mean.
It's different.
They're
more durable.
They're almost like they should be part of a cheap suit.
Yes.
Not a Lao Ban look. So the points off for the pants... what points up for the belt position.
Yes.
Those pants are high. They need to be as high as hell. That's how you get the Lao Ban pant look. And detractor for the shirt. Give a pause right there.
Problem with this shirt, it's a real shirt.
It's a Lao Ban look. It looks bad. It's that kind of bad.
It's got the colors, yeah. In fact,
it's a shirt.
His one sleeve is striped, the other sleeve isn't. Then he's got striped half down.
That is horrific.
Yeah, okay.
Lao Ban is fuck from that perspective. Sleeves are too long. You cannot have long sleeves.
Well, it's supposed to be a polo shirt, not a real shirt.
No.
Okay, and that's where he messed up.
But that's a 5 out of 10. He's got the pants for it, for sure.
This guy walking by, man, he's like a 3.
Let's give him another walkthrough. Like, let him have his catwalk.
All right, he's got the shoes, he's got the pants, he's got the belt, but a t-shirt?
Go back, though. It's very important to show what's going on here, though.
Okay.
There's two key... body positions for a Lao Ban. And it's based on CCP. They literally pick CCP officials because those CCP officials have power.
Yeah.
CCP officials either stand like this while they smoke cigarettes and look at stuff.
Yes.
Or, more importantly,
they hands like behind the back.
And they'll look at something like this. You'll see that Lao Ban. So that guy gets points for having one of the gates or the positions.
But seriously, though, the t-shirt? No. I give him a 2, 2.5.
2.5? Okay. Now, this is I threw him in here from your
why?
footage here.
He doesn't look like a Lao Ban.
I'll tell you why.
Okay, why?
He's got the perfect cigarette hold.
And he's also got one of those fake fa piaos.
He's got a fake fa piao, and he's got a fake phone.
Yes.
Those are key Lao Ban elements. But unfortunately, his outfit, you wouldn't wear a jacket.
No.
Right. I'll give him a 3, but I love the elements.
Yeah. What do we got here?
This guy on the left, this is a great Lao Ban example. Unfortunately, he's untucked, but look at his...
Oh, the guy behind him. The guy behind him.
That's a Lao Ban.
Yes.
Keys dangling. Gucci, fake Gucci belt.
That's him. That's a Lao Ban right there. That's a Lao Ban look,
Chef's kiss. Yeah. That guy, if we could see him, unfortunately, we can't see...
But you can see the keys dangling there.
Oh my gosh, if he had a cigarette, he'd be a 10. I'd give him a 9 because he's almost there.
He probably does have a cigarette, but in the Shenzhen metro, you're not allowed to smoke, so he's just waiting for his attempt.
His attempt, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a... I wanted to point this guy out here.
Okay.
This is a better, more hip version of the Lao Ban.
I think it's the younger.
And I call this the real estate Lao Ban look.
Right.
You get the younger, handsome guys selling houses, selling apartments, and they usually wear this Lao Ban shirt, but it's not as ugly.
It's less of a polo shirt, more of a real shirt. He's got buttons all the way down.
It's always short sleeve, though.
Yeah.
You got to have the short sleeves. This guy, it's the same thing. It's just a little bit better put together.
Yeah, I'd say.
That's a 6 for Lao Ban aesthetic.
Yeah, look, there's another one behind.
Yeah, see, that's the real
same
estate
thing.
Lao Ban.
Yeah, it is definitely. That's your working man. In the office type thing.
Sure.
It's kind of an evolution of the Lao Ban.
It is.
Look.
I think it's a better version.
Absolutely. Yeah.
This guy is much too young to be a Lao Ban. Yet he is going all in. This guy is probably 25.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
He's got a Lao Ban shirt, unfortunately untucked.
Yeah, no, he loses
Lao Ban
points.
Pants, and he's got Lao Ban sandals, and we didn't point out the Lao Ban sandals.
Yeah, those happen.
That is such a Lao Ban thing. When you get a Lao Ban that's in hotter weather, he doesn't want to wear dress shoes, he wears the dress sandals.
Yes, absolutely.
That guy's way too young to be pulling this look off.
Yeah, but he pulls it off. Yeah, it is.
I give him a 7.
Really? Okay, I'll give him a 5.
He's untucked.
Yeah, I'll give him a 5. Yeah, he's untucked. What do we got here?
We have...
That's not a Lao Ban look.
This is... again, evolution of the Lao Ban look going into the hairdresser look.
Okay.
I just like the way he was smoking a cigarette.
Okay.
He's got the cigarette. He's got the bag.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Up past it.
Yeah.
He's gone past that.
What do we got over here?
This guy here. This is right there. See the sandals?
Oh, yeah, the sandals. You can see the sandals.
He's got a rolled up, almost a capri version of these dress pants.
Yeah.
He's untucked, but that is a Lao Ban shirt of note.
Yeah, definitely. He's got the cigarettes in the pocket.
Yeah, that guy, I mean, I'm going to give that guy 5. Now, these we have a trio.
It's like a trio of Lao Ban.
Unfortunately, 2 of them have long sleeves, but look at how they kind of like, almost like a cell phone reception bar.
It's tallest to shortest.
This guy's much taller than me on the
left.
left.
Yeah, he's huge.
This guy on the right, unfortunately, is not. But anyway, look at this guy. Go back.
Okay.
The important element is the short guy.
Okay, what about him?
It's an element that I didn't see in some of the B-roll we had. He's got the flat top, and that's really important.
Oh, right.
You get the hair growing like this, and you go.
Yeah, that's
a Lao Ban
it's quite
haircut,
popular. It's quite popular. Yeah.
But these guys, decent Lao Ban aesthetic. Overall, as a group, we'll give them a 5.
By the way, for those of you who are wondering, this I shot in Huajian Bay, which is a very, it's cutting edge. It's the Silicon Valley of China type thing. Mm-hmm. It's in Shenzhen, first tier city, and this is 2019. So we're talking about recent fashion. It's not like we're going back in the archives.
Oh, well, I mean, Lao Ban aesthetic has been there since I moved till I left.
It's not going away.
No. It's the CCP look. Yeah. It's the power look. Like you said, power dressing.
Oh, we got a dancing Lao Ban.
This is great. Why don't you explain this one? I love this one.
Well, you know what happens is when you go to this is something I loved about China, by the way, is if you go to any park, especially at night, you'll see people go there after work and they just do different kinds of dancing. Yeah. And it's usually salsa or it's some kind of square dance. Or they do all this. They do all sorts of kind of dancing. Yeah, sometimes they just do like random ass stuff like what this guy
gets me pumped up. When I
remember our friend Gary came. Yeah. And it was actually exactly here where this Lao Ban is, and he went dancing.
He's a Lao Ban age.
Yeah. So he joined in. We had a couple drinks. He joined in and he actually like ripped his tendon or whatever. And we had to put him on a bike and wheel him to a taxi and all that. Anyway. Fact of the matter is, here we got a Lao Ban dancing, but I think the fun part about this is his shoes.
Yeah. It's important that some elements never match.
Yeah.
It's very important.
At least he's trying to be hip.
No, I love this guy. And he's actually kind of almost wearing a Lao Ban shirt with army surplus vibes.
Yeah, big time.
He's got the keys.
He's got the keys jangling. Yeah. He's got the belt.
I love this guy.
Yeah.
He exudes Lao Ban
He had like
energy.
all the moves, dude.
I know. He was good. Put him back on. Yeah, he deserves a little bit more.
I got to tell you something. Okay, there's a lot of controversy over these dancing things, right? Because I was speaking to some Chinese relatives of mine, and there was scandal where like some uncle used to go to these parks to hook up with the Ais. And that's kind of like they would go, ladies, the old ladies. Like basically, what happens is they go to these parks to cheat on each other and do stuff. The old people, they go there to like meet people. You know,
I'd love to, but geez, that's gross.
I know, but it's just kind of hilarious.
Yeah,
I thought it was really funny.
I wonder if this guy's doing a little fertility dancing.
Think about it though. No, it's like a social thing to do. Sure. It's like you go hang out, you meet people. I don't know. Maybe
I thought it was great. I thought it was great energy, and this is Lao Ban energy. I give this guy an 8.5.
Yeah.
Now this is okay. Pause here.
That's the stand.
This is the stand. Now the guy's not got the Lao Ban look. He's got the evolution.
Yeah.
And he's too put together.
Yeah.
But he's got the perfect. Is that not the perfect CCP stance?
It
the
is.
Lao Ban stance. Hand behind the back. Look like you don't care.
Nope.
Stand around. You gotta have a cigarette. Have something else.
Yeah.
You know, dismissive.
Yeah, exactly. That's it.
I don't care about anything, you peasants. It's like that.
Yeah, he's just standing there.
Love that.
I don't need to move my arm. Somebody else will do that for me.
No.
That's...
Can we explain that? What is the opposite of the Lao Ban look?
It's kind of the Beijing bikini gangster look.
It's like a Heisha Hui look.
Yeah, and which means mafia.
Yeah, we'll call it the mafia look.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe gangster look?
Yeah,
Chinese
gangster. Thugs, basically.
Thug look.
Yeah, the thug look, yeah. And this happens a lot in the South specifically because it's so hot there.
Yeah, this guy's probably a northerner, though.
Yeah. The thing is, when you go down south, you'll see this. Whenever it's really, really hot, people roll up their shirts, a certain type of person, to show off their belly to cool down. Yeah. Which is bizarre.
It's a Chinese medicine thing.
Yeah. You know, why not just take the shirt off if you really want to?
Because you gotta show your epic Lao Ban shirt.
Yeah.
Now, this is the polar opposite. And again, can you pause it real quick? Yeah. You'll get this kind of like splotchy pattern, and it's usually collarless. That's how you show your rebellion.
Sure.
These guys, a lot of times, will be skinheads. They'll have this crazy haircut type stuff.
Yeah.
And they have the kind of chubby, gangster.
It's kind of like Chinese ox.
If
he was down south, he'd be,
It's the opposite of the CCP look in that they are not put together. They're like, I don't give a shit. Like, I'll mess you up. They get all in your face. That kind
of, so the CCP look Lao Ban guys, they're trying to get respect.
Yes, and power.
Because power, like, they want respect from people because they want people to think that they're connected.
Yes.
These guys want respect because they want people to think they're a thug that'll, out of fear.
It's well said.
So it's a different...
So it's literally opposing things.
Yeah.
But they're both like kind of LARPing as being powerful.
Yeah.
So I just want to show you and this is
a
rare of Lao Ban mixed with they're friends.
They're friends.
The thug and the Lao Ban together.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, there they are.
We have this guy here. He's got the classic Beijing. Pause that right there. Look at that. Beijing bikini, exposing the belly, cooling down.
Yeah.
This guy going for the power Lao Ban look, tucked in polo.
He had the keys. You can see his key belt there.
He's got keys. That's why I thought it was great.
Yeah.
That's a great Lao Ban and mafia thug look.
Yeah.
Both these guys will be neither of those things.
No. I mean, I took this footage down in the urban village near where I used to live. Very low income.
Yeah.
Hanging around there, just like me.
Now, I want to throw this guy in here.
Okay.
This is a great shot you got here of the Mao hair look.
Oh, yeah, you got the Mao hair.
He's got the pants. He's got the belt.
He's got keys.
He's got the bag, and he's got a frickin' Lao Ban shirt tucked in, and the Mao hair.
The
Chairman Mao hair.
That's
beautiful.
Yeah, he's the top of his game.
That's a 9.
Yeah, easily.
This is...
Now, there we go. There's a 10 out of 10.
I mean, that's just a Lao Ban.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
He's got the shirt. He's got the phone. He's got the belt.
He's got the
pants,
swagger.
He's got the swagger. He's
like,
10 out of 10.
Shit.
10 out of 10, Lao Ban.
Beautiful.
Well, this guy's also...
This guy's a little... no, he's got the pants height.
Yeah, he's doing it, but, I think he's a bit drab. We're talking about the guy on the right. Yeah,
he's a bit drab.
He needs some color. He needs a splash of color in there.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. But yeah, too black. It's almost like he's living in black and white here.
Yeah.
But he's got the keys. He's got a bag. He's got the Lao Ban shirt. It's tucked into his Lao Ban pants, which are swimming on the bottom, by the way.
Yeah,
They got to be way too wide.
Yeah, that's right. They have to.
They're not tapered.
No.
And yeah, but he's just too drab.
He's too drab. He needs a splash of color in there. Like a muted green
or
blue.
Muted green. Yeah. A little muted pink.
Yeah, it's got to be something like that.
This guy
is... what's going on with this guy?
Okay, can we just look at this for a second?
Yeah.
This guy on the right, I want you guys to look, is the example of neither of those. This guy is awesome.
Yeah.
He doesn't give a shit.
No.
He doesn't care about anything. This guy is wearing dress shoes.
Yeah, okay, let's take a look at that. He's wearing dress shoes with rolled up socks.
Right.
Not rolled up, pulled up.
Like
pulled up socks. Yeah. Okay.
He's got anime bathing suit.
Knee-length shorts, swimming shorts.
Yeah, it's definitely swim trunks.
And he's breastfeeding a baby.
Is this guy not a Chad?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever... I mean, I filmed this, right?
Yeah.
But I can't remember. I mean,
that's incredible.
Yeah.
This guy is incredible.
Yeah.
He bucks the system of everything.
Yeah, he certainly does.
He doesn't think he's a Lao Ban.
No.
He's probably some sort of laborer.
He's got Lao Ban elements with his shoes and socks.
Yeah. But he's strong as F. You know what I got to say about Lao Bans? What? They are not in good shape.
No, they're like the opposite of good shape.
Right.
In fact, I think on purpose they try to be in bad shape to show that they don't have to do any physical effort.
Pinky nail grown out, itching their ear with it. This guy is elegant. This guy's amazing. He's strong.
Yeah.
He's fit.
He can breastfeed.
He can. I mean, I don't know what's going on with there. He's taking a stroll through the CBD of the first tier city.
I filmed this right outside the Aeon. You know where I'm talking about? That's right there in the center of Shenzhen. In like the best,
like the richest, nicest area.
City. Yeah, it's in one of the nicest areas.
Yeah. I love that man.
Yeah.
He's awesome. And he doesn't even look at you. He doesn't give you a glance. He's like, I don't care. I got my baby here. I'm going to enjoy my night.
Absolutely. It's freaking ridiculous.
I want to give him a name because I feel like he should be part of ADV lore. Yeah. But I don't want a name. I want you guys to think of an awesome name because we have Chinese Ox, obviously.
Yeah. Someone has to think of something.
We can have someone. We can have a Lao Ban character. But this guy needs to be something. Yeah. He's amazing.